Catholics from across Northeast Ohio were in Cleveland today as Bishop Richard Lennon was laid to rest. Thanks for joining us. Bishop Lennon died October 29th after a long illness.
Andrew Horansky explains how the spirit of the late bishop will now become a permanent part of the cathedral.
It was a funeral fit for royalty. Not the kind of attention the late Richard Lennon would have liked, but would have understood, being Cleveland's 10th Catholic bishop.
He told me of his struggle with growing memory loss and dementia, and of the issues with his heart.
His friend Bishop Christopher Coyne going on to speak of a man who once started a children's choir, though he couldn't sing, and always stood by his beliefs.
Richard could be headstrong. Once he made up his mind, if he believed he was doing the right thing for the right reasons, it was hard to convince him otherwise.
Although Coyne said he could admit his failings.
And I will miss his good counsel and his good example to me as an ordained minister.
Bishop Lennon will now rest in the cathedral's crypt alongside the diocese's other leaders. A tradition here since 1848, also Lennon's choice.
Bishop Lennon, throughout his life, always said he wanted to be here. He was a Clevelander, and he wanted to die as a Clevelander and be buried as a Clevelander. It's a very special thing. It follows really the European custom of burying within the church.
A custom on a day of mourning. Now, every bishop from the Diocese of Cleveland has been buried here beneath the Cathedral of St. John the Evangelist, with the exception of one, Russ, a bishop who was elevated to cardinal and moved to Washington, D.C., where he is buried. There are only 3 spaces left now in the crypt, meaning that at one point it will have to be expanded.
Okay, Andrew Horansky in downtown Cleveland. Thank you.